from a small business owner, my friend Yvav, who owns a small restaurant franchise in Groton. Tell me he lost his second job at Foxwoods, and he owns this franchise. And to say he probably is going to have to close his doors now at his restaurant because he's not producing enough revenue was really, it was heart-wrenching, and it got me thinking of why I'm actually here, why I'm a candidate for state representative at 22 years old, why I'm going door to door, why I'm talking to people. What he had to say was, I asked him really, what were his reasons and what did he see as government and how government was helping him or hurting him. And he said government wasn't there. He said state government and town government really didn't care about it. Yvav immigrated to this country 20 years ago, never took a single handout. He always gave his fair share of taxes. But no one's there helping him. He's always done what he has to do to survive. He's trying and pushing forward where he can. No one's giving him a bailout. No one's giving him extra cash to make the bills. So for someone who immigrated to this country, never asking for anything, and to now find himself probably having to collect an unemployment check is really, it's a sad sight, and he's upset about it, and he feels that he's going to have to close the business. That's a business right in Groton that really should be working to rejuvenate the economy and help to get the economy jump-started, but government is actually hindering it and hurting it. So the main thing is really why I'm running is to revive the American dream. The American dream happens right here. It's in each of our little towns in Connecticut. It's in Groton, in the small businesses that are still surviving on Main Street, that are struggling to get by. And it's in the electrical contractor who got laid off and looked to start a small business after that. It's in the Main Street in Groton when you walk down and you see closed or open. And that person open isn't taking anything from the government but fighting day in and day out to keep going. And it's that American dream that really a federal office can't really get that bad. It comes down to our small towns in Connecticut and whether we're going to see that American dream happen and continue, or if we're going to throw it away. And we're either going to say yes to free enterprise, small business, economic growth, or we're going to say yes to big government and more taxation. And that's really the disconnect that we have. And the opportunity is great, and that's what the college Republicans were so encouraging and how they can get involved in that. So really when you look at small business, and these people trying to struggle to get by, and you have government on the other hand, Hartford, for that matter, living in a world unknown to really any of us. They borrow recklessly. They underfund pensions that people thought they were going to get. And they just continue to spend and spend and spend more and more of our money. I don't really need to get into too much detail about all our problems. I'm sure most of you have seen this graph from the Yankee Institute. All right? The red line is state spending. State spending has gone up 200% in the past 20 years. I'm sure your incomes and families' incomes haven't gone up 200% in the past 20 years. But spending at the state level has. And that's the problem. It's because the government isn't in check. Because we have a legislature made up of 151 Democrats and 37 Republicans up in Hartford. And a supermajority, veto-proof supermajority that needs to be reversed. So it's time for something new. It's time for the college Republicans here and people all over to really lead Connecticut's future. That's why I'm running. I'm running to stand up for that small business owner, for those people most hurt during this economic downturn. And don't let a politician from Hartford tell you that the reason we're in this crisis is because of the national economic collapse. That's part of the reason. But in 2006, even the Office of Legislative Research was telling us that we were going to face severe deficits in 2008, 2009, 2010. They were known, they were projected. So it's not because of what's going on nationally. It's really just a reckless spending spree that's going on in Hartford, and it's unsustainable. So many of you know I came through the College Republicans today. I know the importance of this organization. You not only help increase dialogue on college campuses, but you can be a wrecking force when it comes to elections. All across the country, really, So while the Democrats may have community organizers, the Republicans have the college Republicans. All right? And that's what's important. So I need your help in this November. Other candidates need your help this November. Tom Foley, Mark Allen, we need to get Republicans elected. Principal Republicans elected. We're going to stand up and fight the big fight. And really, it's not too difficult. It's a Saturday or a Sunday, making some calls, and maybe a weekday afternoon, making some calls, knocking on some doors. And really, what I'm going to find out is knocking on doors, you hear some good stories, and you get to talk to people and really see the heart of America when you're knocking on the door in a small town in Connecticut. So I hope I can count on your support, your help, and I hope you help other candidates as well as we move forward. We have really not too many days left, 46, 45, I think. I'm doing the countdown in my head, and it's exciting, and I hope you guys will support really all your candidates locally, as well as my race. So thank you for your time, guys, and I will answer any questions if anyone does. How it's like being a young person running for state rep. I was told probably by every single person before I announced that age would be a factor. And what I'm coming to find out is age isn't a factor. What people want are new, fresh ideas and a new vision for Connecticut. And they're excited for something different. They really are tired of the same old policies in Hartford. So it's not a barrier or a hindrance being young. I kind of embrace it, and it shows I have energy. I'm constantly out there and doing something, and people like that. But there is sometimes, the balance in trying to, like yesterday, as an example, knocking on an older woman's door. I got the question, which I'm sure she would never ask someone in their 40s and 50s, and she goes, "Have you ever had a job?" All right, I understand you can ask the question, and yes, I've had a job. So I explained to the woman, yes, I've worked in the private sector for a small business, and I've actually, sad to say, I've worked for the government at the Coast Guard Academy. But, so I have experience in both realms. So she enjoyed that answer, but it was just an interesting kind of disconnect that I saw. Do you have a job? So, yeah. But running, I would encourage anyone interested in running to run, really, whether it's town or state, to do it. It's exciting, and it's worth it. So, any other questions? And as you can see, we have contributing online. If you guys want to donate $500, we're one of the only campaigns now using public financing, fundraising on our own, and getting the job done. So, thank you guys for your attention.